Hey there guys, and welcome to Burton Caravan Centre. These are your handover videos for your Swift Alpine 4. Basically, in this video I'm just going to go through how to set up this caravan, how to get the heating working, and a few other little bits that you may not know. A lot of it may be obvious, a lot of it you may already know, but it's just for a little bit of peace of mind, just if you have brain fog one day. Right, so starting off at the front, you have your jockey wheel, which is used to level the caravan, and then you have two inserts on either side and two at the back for these little holes for your legs. Now your legs are only used to stabilize the caravan. Do not attempt to jack up the caravan or level the caravan using these legs. Level the caravan first using your jockey wheel, and then go round to all four corners and just stabilize the caravan winding these down. We are using our test equipment today, so as you can see I've got a gas bottle here where it's connected on one side, and then just in this front locker it's connected on this side. You can hand tighten it to an extent and then just finish it off using a spanner, something like that, and it is a just make sure that you don't cross thread it or anything like that. And then once either side are connected, turn this in the positive direction and that will begin to put through gas into your caravan. On this side here you have your flue. Your flue is used to get clean air into the caravan. You don't have to do anything with this except make sure that it's nice and clean and there's no like debris or leaves or anything like that, anything to obstruct it getting in. Again, we are using our test equipment, however that is your water lead. So your water lead connects into this point just here, and then it leads into this barrel which is full of clean drinking water. Just release it quickly. Bear with me. So at the end of your water lead you have this, which is a strainer. This has to sit at the bottom of your water barrel, and that will allow for the maximum amount of water to get through, and it also makes sure that no nastiness gets through as well with the strainer. You also have this plastic bit which goes over the top there to protect the water barrel, and then to actually connect this in, this has gone on a trigger system. So you push the trigger in, push it in there, and then without actually pressing the trigger in, you cannot release that. Just next to it here, we have your battery box, which has a battery in there. You have your mains lead, and you also have a little cutout here as well, so you can bring the mains lead round and shut up and lock up the box. There is also just behind, as you can see, your point for your red key for your motor mover, which we will go over on the day. Moving along, we have these 2 points here. These 2 points are where your dirty water will drain out of from your shower and your sinks. You will need some 28.5mm waste pipes to feed into your waste master, and then just go to your emptying point on site and just release all the water from the waste master. Then the last little bit on the outside, you have this on your door side. This is for your toilet. So this front part here opens up with the key, and then this is where you'll feed in your water, and also your pink chemical can hold up to 10 litres of water, and you don't need a ridiculous amount of pink chemical at all. And then once that's done, push it up, lock it, and that's all sorted. Then underneath you have your cassette for your toilet. So this releases by pressing up this orange handle just like so and pulling it out. Then once this is full and you go to your emptying point on site, you twist that orange handle to the side, open up this cap, just put that in there for a second, you tilt. At the same time as tilting, you continually press in the vent button. I do also recommend that once you have done that once, swill it out with some fresh water and again tilt and continually vent. Once that is done, get yourself some blue chemical. You do have measurements on the side of this cap as well in both metric and freedom units. Measure your desired amount of blue chemical, put it into the cap, put the cap back onto there, screw it on, put that back to the central position, and this very easily slides back in. And you can see as well, it does slide to an extent where these little teeth here protect the orange handle, and that means that you can't actually pull it out. Now both of these do need to be empty whenever you are in transit. So to fully empty this part here, there is a little, let me just get to it, a little nozzle here. Open up this nozzle, drain out the remaining water, and that does just sit, not the best viewing experience right there, but that just sits up above there. So that's everything for outside. Let me show you inside now. Okay, so first things first, on the right hand side you have this control board here. This is your main control board. I've already had it on, and as you can see, you've got a few things that are illuminated green. Whatever is illuminated green is what is currently active. So the power is on, and the power controls all the light, everything else to be actually active. Then you have water pump. So once you get in the caravan and you have your connection point for your water lead plugged in, press water pump, go over to the tap and run the tap. Now, there may be some coughs, there may be some splutters, but you should get a nice consistent stream. As you can see there, a couple of coughs and splutters. Go to the hot side as well, run that for about 30 seconds. You can also view your levels for both your vehicle battery and your leisure battery. So you either press in your desired one, so vehicle or leisure, you either press either of them in, or you press the view levels button. Now, when you don't want water to be pumping in, just press that, takes it off, but we're going to continue to have that on for now. And when you want to turn it all off, just press and hold in that power button. Just next to it, we do have this trimmer board. Now, this trimmer board is used for your heating, your hot water, and your power supply, amongst other things. So, when it's green, that means that it's in sleep mode, just so you don't have this annoying blue light when you're sleeping. So, you press it in, hold up, there we go. So, we'll start at this one here. So, the thing that is flashing up right now is both this gas symbol and also this caravan with a thermometer in it. So the caravan with the thermometer is for the heating, so it goes down to 5 degrees, starts at 5 degrees, sorry, it goes all the way up to 30, so we'll keep it on 30. You change the number using that dial, and then you press it in to select which one you want. So the next one is this thermometer in water. Press that in. So that is for your hot water. So you can either have it on eco, which is 40 degrees, hot, which is 60 degrees, or boost. Now boost will boost the temperature of the water and prioritize that for 15 minutes. So I've had it on boost already. Let me get that away. I've had it on boost already, so we'll just keep it on hot. Next up, you have this, where am I? There we go. You have this canister here with the lightning bolts next to it. This is for your power supply. So you can either have strictly gas, a mix of gas with 1 kilowatt, mix of gas with 2 kilowatts, electric with 1 kilowatt, or electric with 2 kilowatts. So we'll keep it on electric too. Then you have your fan just there. Let me go back to that. Eco, high or boost. Then you have some additional settings at the bottom, which I'm not going to go through as I'm just purely showing you how to run the basics, but you've got stuff like time, language, screen brightness, other stuff like that. So that's how to operate that board there. Now, for your onboard appliances, you have your fridge, you have your grill, oven, hob, and your microwave. Your fridge operates off either gas, mains, or 12 volt. 12 volt being car battery, so you can chill whilst you are in transit. Your microwave only operates off mains, and your hob system only operates off gas. So this here, to turn it on, you press and hold in this button here. I've already got it on, so I'm going to press this grey button here. Now this shows me what it's currently on, which is mains on full. Now to change the appliance, you press and hold that in and it will begin to flash. So you can either select mains, car battery, which I'm not going to do because it will begin to shout at me as there's no hookup currently on it, or gas. Now for gas, when you select that, and you can select the amount that it goes on, you should hear it tick in. It did just tick in slightly, but I was just talking over it. But for this, we're just going to keep it on electric. So it goes flashing. Select mains by pressing it in. Select my level. I want it on full. And that's how to operate it. So when it does come time to pack up your stuff and you want to chill some items when you're going on holiday, you can have it on 12 volt and then just select 12 volt and it will take around 4 hours to fully chill. But when you want to turn it off, just press and hold in this button. You'll see all these stuff illuminate up, and then that is off. There's no lights in the fridge either. Then last appliance that I'm going to show you, the microwave, is very, very simple. It's, you know, your standard microwave. It operates like any other. It only just operates off mains. So you've got a 3-burner gas hob with a grill and an oven. So to turn it on, it's like any other gas hookup. You press in this button and you'll hear the gas tick. So this isn't going to be the most enjoyable viewing experience, but press the button, turn it and press the knob into the side to show you that all the hobs are working. There you go, all twisted to the side, and then you have the level which you want it at, and they're all working just like that. Now to turn it off, put the knob back to the central position, and then it's the same for your grill and your oven. So bear with me 2 seconds. There we can see that the grill is on. I did just press it in, turn it to the side, and just pause the video just whilst I did that. Then to turn it off, put that back to the central position, and there you can see. And the same for the oven. I'm just going to pause it again for a second. And there we can see that the oven is operating. You have the choice from 160 degrees to 240, and it just operates just like that. And then to turn it off, put the knob back to the central position, and that's all sorted. Now for this glass plate here, don't put the glass plate down until all of these three are cold to the touch. The same as well for inside the microwave. You can see that the glass plate currently isn't in. We've just stowed it underneath the front cushion. You don't want that whilst you're traveling to be inside. Excuse me. Just in case it breaks. Then the last little bit that I'm going to show you, the majority of this you won't need to know as it's from a technician standpoint, but underneath the right hand side bed you do have some stuff to operate here. So this pulls off just like so. You've got your combi boiler just there. You've got your trips and fuses just here. These just open up just like so. Your trips all have to be in the upright position for everything to be working. And you can see you've got some illuminated lights just here for your spare, heating and hot water, and your charger. Your battery charger is this one just here. This is your brain box for your motor mover. You've got some more technical stuff here. And then just here you see this blue wire. This blue wire has this yellow switch just there. when the yellow switch is in the horizontal position, that means it's allowing water to come in. But as we are getting towards the winter months now, you want that to be in the vertical position when you're not using it, especially for winterization or when it's getting cold. So that allows the water to be drained out, so that pretty much it doesn't break any of the pipes. But the majority of this other stuff you won't need to know, as it's more for a technician. Everything is working as it does need to be right now. And for your trips and fuses, if you just pull this down, you do have a little bit more information on it. Tells you what the fuses are for and tells you a few other little bits of information. So that is everything you should need to know on how to operate your Alpine 4. If you do have any other questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. I've been Henry, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.